Alright guys, so it's about 3 o'clock in the morning my time. I knew that the gameplay footage for the newest gacha on JP was going to be released tonight on the KLab Twitter account. And here we are. You can see it on the screen right now. We have the gameplay previews for Yukio, Tsukishima, and Byakuya. I'm very excited. Yes, I did stay up this late just for this purpose. I don't want to hear you people judging me, but let's hope they don't disappoint, guys. Alright, we're going to start with Yukio. He's the first on the screen. Let's see what Yukio looks like. We'll make the ship full screen. Full screen, and then we'll press play. Alright. Oh. What is that? Huh. Ooh, I like the normal attacks. They look amazing. Alright guys, so wow, very visually, first impression, this character looks lit. I like all the animations. The special's kind of weird. I kind of thought it would be more like something different, like video gamey. But it's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. He calls down a bunch of meteors from his wrist thing, and it says game over. It fits him. That's a pretty cool looking attack. I don't know if that's a vortex or not, because you can't tell because they use it. Alright, so pretty interesting character. I like him. I like him visually, but I like that too. It's like a clip from the anime. I think he applies an effect too, a burn, if I'm not mistaken. That's a cool looking attack, although the effect of it is just like, it's just a general AoE. I'm not sure about that vortex. If it is a vortex. Alright, so that's Yukio. To be honest guys, I don't really like Yukio that much, so I'm not going to be that hype about him, but he does look cool. I'm sure a lot of people will be excited for him, but I could take it or leave it. Yukio, to me, not that exciting. Let's move on. Who else is next? Oh, I saw Byakuya. Should we do him now or wait for Tsukishima? This is probably Tsukishima right here. It says view new tweet. Is it? Oh, okay, that's him. I don't want to spoil myself. All right. I'm going to scroll down, try to press pause real quick. Pause. I don't want to see nothing. We'll rewind that back. Yeah. No! Yeah. Alright. We're going to make it full screen. And then we're going to go to the beginning, and let's go, guys. Here we go. Tsukishima. Press play. Yeah. Oh. Alright, so first impression, I guess he looks pretty good visually. I have to watch it again. I'm not sure I understood everything that was going on. Here we go. I'll just turn off the sound though. Yeah. Alright, the special, I guess like it's hard to represent his power visually. So he has like the screens in the background with the memories. I guess that's what it is. Because he can change people's memories in whatever way he chooses. His normal attacks look pretty generic. Let's see. Yeah, that seems to... What are all these animations in the background of his special look pretty freaking cool. Like, where did these come from? Did they just mash a bunch of specials together? Or... Because I see Chad there. And then you see the one in the top corner is Orihime and Uryu. I guess they're just static images of, like, they pulled from the specials of other characters. But they're still pretty cool. And, it's a very unique look. I'm about it. I'm a fan of this special. Alright, so let's look at his strong attacks more closely. That applies weakening to special. Alright, it's a pretty good AoE. There's a... Is that the heal? That's the heal slash... It does damage too. Wait, let me just take a look again. Oh wait, that's not it. Okay, so he does a heal and it does damage. Okay, that's pretty awesome, guys. The first one is just a generic like AoE based around his body, 360 degrees, but it does have a cool look where like the swords come out of the ground. I guess that has to do with his power of being able to change the environment. That is a cool attack because it heals you and it does damage. It's a heal slash damage attack. That's the first of its kind that I know of. Wow. So this follows the trend of like, you know, the Kenpachi and the Ikaku. They can do damage when they use their boost. Tsukishima can do damage while he does his heal. Overall, pretty cool character. I do love the special. I mean, it's hard, like I said, it's hard to represent his powers in the special, but I think they did a pretty good job. I like him. All right. Anyway, with the plebs out of the way, let us look at the main event, guys. Here we go. This is, let me see, where is he? Is this him? No, it's Yukio. Oh, here he is. Okay, he's right down there. All right, guys. I got to mentally prepare myself to watch this. Please do not be whack. All right? He should be at least as strong as the Ikaku and the Toshiro and the Kenpachi. I mean, well, maybe not the Kenpachi, but he should be top tier. I'm hoping. I mean, it's Byakuya. Byakuya had the main fight in this little section of the story. I mean, all Kenpachi did was one-shot some like pleb, you know? So here we go. We're going to look at it. Pause real quick, though. Maximize. Come on, stop. No, I don't want to see it yet. Okay, rewind the shit back. Okay, alright. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, all right. There's some things to. I have to watch it again, guys, because I need to wrap my head around what's going on. Here we go. Visually, I like the look of the character model. I love the look of the character model. He looks awesome. The special, I kind of thought it would be something else. I thought it would be Gokei or something like that, but it's pretty cool nevertheless. And his strong attacks, normal attack range looks great. I like the fact that he doesn't use a sword, so he's kind of swiping with his hands, while like Senbon Sakura is like, you know, he's kind of directing Senbon Sakura as he's swiping his hands. So that's kind of cool. It kind of follows the story too, because you know he did that in the Fullbring arc. He like shot it. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything in case you haven't seen it, but that makes sense, I guess. You know, it would have worked as range too, but I do like melee. And again, the range on the normal attacks looks great. I have no complaints there. Let's just watch it. Yeah, it looks cool. He's got a little tornado effect at the end. Yeah, I like the look of the normals. Let's look at the strongs. Okay, here we go. Strongs. Strong attack 1. Alright, so it's just a general dash forward and blow shit up. Like there, right there, yeah. So it's just it does have a cool look, and it looks like it has a pretty wide range as well. It looks only to be... I mean, you can't tell if it's multi-hit or not because the enemies die in one shot, so I don't know about that. But it does look like it has a wide 360-degree range as it dashes forward, so that's great. I'm into that. Let's look at the second one. Okay, so it looks like it's player-based, and it's 360 degrees around his body, but the range looks pretty huge. I don't know if it's full screen like the Renji or the Don guy. I really wish he would have got a full screen attack. I mean, this is like one of the most significant characters in the manga and the anime. So like, how are they not going to give him a full screen attack? Unless it's definitely not full screen because you can see the enemies in the back. They don't get hit. I mean, the range is wide, but you can't tell since it one-shots the enemies. So, maybe that does multiple hits, I hope. Oh, alright. Alright, so let's look at the third strong attack, the most impressive one. So it's a vortex, and it definitely... Is it a vortex? No, it's not a vortex, but it seems like you can move while it's active, and you can, like... So it's like a bunch of swords that spin around his body, and he can move while they're spinning around his body. Although it doesn't look like it lasts terribly long. Yeah. Very interesting. That's a new mechanic for sure. Because there's never been an attack that's active as you move. Visually, I have no complaints about this character at all. He looks freaking fantastic. And this might be my favorite Byakuya look in the entire series. Although it was very short-lived. Guys, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. How I feel about this character. Power-wise, I gotta say, I'm not that impressed with his abilities. And I checked on the FYI. 2 of his strong attacks have a 24-second cooldown. So that's like a huge amount of cooldown. A huge amount of time you're going to be without those 2 strong attacks. So I really wish they would have done it on mobs that could survive the first hit of any attack. Because, if they die right away, you can't tell if the attack's multi-hit or not. But, I mean, it's just a preview to see you can see what they look like. So I understand at the same time, but, yeah, visually I have no complaints, but I'm kind of concerned about how strong he will be. I guess we'll have to wait, but, yeah, visually I'm very hyped for him. Honestly, even if he's not that good, I'm still going to be hyped for him. But I was just kind of hoping he would be at the level of the new Kenpachi or the new Ikaku or the new Toshiro even. And, just from what I see on the screen, he's not. He doesn't have that utility that those guys do. He doesn't have a vortex. He doesn't have a buff. He doesn't have a heal. He doesn't have a status effect on his special. He's just pretty much pure damage. And that's okay. But if you're going to make him pure damage... I would kind of hope that he would have really high damage, and he still might. So I'm not gonna pass judgment just yet. Overall, all 3 characters visually 10 out of 10. Visually 10 out of 10. Power wise, I don't know. Maybe Yukio. Power wise, I think they're all kind of at the same level. They're all kind of middling. Maybe 7, maybe 6 even. Until we see the actual, full gameplay, I won't know. But, I can't help but say I'm slightly disappointed in their, in Byakuya's, abilities and damage. So, alright, but we still have to wait and see, guys. You never know. They're doing tests. They're doing these gameplay previews on, stages where everything dies in one shot. So... I guess we'll find out. I'm going to summon on this gotcha tomorrow on JP. I have 1,000 orbs. Hopefully I can get Byakuya. Or one of the new guys. Definitely Byakuya. And I'll be able to test them for myself. So before I get carried away talking about random stuff you guys don't care about, I'll just end the video here. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're hype. I'm still hype. Even though I'm skeptical at the same time. Alright? Well... I suppose that's it, guys. Once again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.